So we out here checking this unit. You guys can see the evaporator coil. It's got some frost in it. It's got ice all the way to the outside around the compressor. So this is for the master bedroom. I went ahead and checked for blower from G to common. Got 27 volts, so the thermostat is calling for the blower, and it's also calling for cooling. It was running outside. I turned it off, but so now before ordering any blower motor, we're gonna make sure we got high voltage and low voltage going to the blower motor. So we got 1 second. So we got 245. Okay, so we do have high voltage. Now we're gonna change to DC because it's coming out of this plug as a DC power. In this case, your middle wires are gonna be your poles. So if you see it's changing, see how it's jumping up and down? That means the unit is communicating, is sending signals, meaning they call it pulse. So that's good. That means the board is communicating and sending signal to the blower motor. Now we're gonna check, in this case, from black to brown. In this type of unit is lennox, but pretty much it's me. I just want to talk about this motor real quick, about troubleshooting the module. So this motor gets DC from the board actually to the module. So I just want to mention, before you condemn the motor, you got to make sure you got 245 volts. And then I got some stuff here that I want to mention to you guys. So if the harness is off, you're supposed to have 13 to 15 DC volts, and that will be from common to TX. So pretty much black and brown in this case. Now if the harness is on, you're supposed to have between 6 to 7 DC volts. If you saw in the video, I had 9.3 or 9.6. So that module is bad. So that's pretty cool that you're able to tell like that. So the terminals that I had in this motor were CRX, TX, and V plus as in Victor. So yeah. Now, why I like checking the poles between RX and TX, and you can see almost like the voltage comes in and goes out. You can also use that on carrier motors. I like doing that because that's telling me it's communicating back and forth with the board. Sometimes you're gonna get an error code where it's saying that the board cannot find the blower motor or something like that. And sometimes it was one time where everybody thought it was the blower motor, but it wasn't. It was the board. Now why? Because we were not having any pulse, so that board wasn't communicating. Also, when we dive into the error codes, it wasn't either communicating with the thermostat. So you got to make sure you check all those steps before ordering something. Yeah, so I hope you guys like the video. Subscribe for more, and yeah, into the video. In this case, this is gonna be a bad blower motor, the Lennox app, and you know, I went into the blower parts just to make sure, because we do have blower motors on our trucks, but I want to make sure we have that kind. So we need a 72W45. So they had the blower motor on a warehouse close by, so we're gonna go get it and get it installed. Yep. Yes, baby. Here we got the module. There it is. Most cases this is what goes bad, but just in case we replace everything. That's how it looks. The windings. And this is the plug that goes on the module. Comes with this little screws. It one way, so right there. Yep, that baby's back online. $885 CFMs. Second stage is gonna start ramping up. So this unit is a 4-ton. So we just want to make sure we got the right CFMs. I'm gonna go ahead, check TD, check static pressures, make sure there's nothing else that could have got that fan motor to go bad in such a short amount of time, because this unit is fairly new, but it could have been just bad out of the factory. We all know how this variable speed fan motors, sometimes they just decide to quit. Look at the baby draining, man. That blower motor running now is definitely gonna speed up the defrost. We still got some ice inside, so I think I'm gonna help it out. I'm gonna get my hose and try to defrost that ice. So okay, we got all the ice off, so she's ready to be turned on. We got 55 on supply. You're gonna probably have around 79 to 80 degrees on return. That's the master bedroom temperature right now. So now we're gonna check the static pressures, make sure everything's fine. This is how much we got. Don't mind the color. If you see, it says return pressure 35 and supply 0.18. We're right on point. We always try to be 0.50 and below static pressure, 0.5 and below. So we're right on point. I mean, you can go up a little bit or down, but it should be fine. At least we know there's no big restriction in the ductwork that could have caused this blower motor to go bad. So we got 1080 CFMs. So if we go 3 tons times, we'll go 350 per ton is 1,050, and then we add half of 175 plus 150. We need 1225. So it is a bit below. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take out the pin and we're gonna install it on 3, 4, sorry, 2 and 3. So I don't know if you guys can hear it ramping up. So now, let's see, C2, and now we got 1,260. So it is a bit above what if it would have been 350, but it's fine because we could have 400, which it will be 400 times 3, and then plus 200, which is half of 400. So we could go up to 1,400, but I want to do 350 just to be safe. But as you guys can see, we got 1,260, which we should be good. So all the ice is gone, so she should be ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and close the cabinet, and yep, we'll call it a job. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and share this video to any of your friends or pages, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.